built another company which is an outstanding company. He's going to talk more about it. But how do you use voice to engage with people who are not literate? And how do you make that process inclusive? I'm sure Umesh is going to talk about it. But these are the kinds of entrepreneurs who are starting to make change. And most of these entrepreneurs, the most interesting part is they are either fresh out of college, very unlikely that they have reached a level of maturity and 40, 50, they aren't there. They're actually excited about making that change happen earlier on in their journeys. So that brings me to the question, if many of these entrepreneurs have been doing that, why are many of you here waiting? Get started is what I would suggest. And as I said, there's no better time to get started than now. And why do I say that? I say that because, unlike in the past, there are business models that are proven. I remember 2001 when I set up Villgro, and when I don't want to mention names, but when I went to corporations in Chennai, they actually said, "You're crazy. These business models will never be profitable, they will never be scalable." That is a time when microfinance was slowly starting to scale, 2004, 2005. But it took C.K. Prahlad to write the book, Fortune at the Bottom of the Pyramid, to convince all these corporates that there was wealth out there. C.K. Prahlad took the view that there is a consumption market there. But the fact is that there is a market which requires some of these services, products, and their livelihoods change. It's not just from a consumption angle, but from a largely impact angle that can actually make the difference there. But the point that I wanted to make was a huge opportunity which is unfolding. Microfinance proved that. Well, there are critics of microfinance and there's a lot of the things that haven't worked. But the point is that there's a huge opportunity. And why is there a huge opportunity? In my mind, if you take the security guard in your apartment, his wife who's possibly a maid, the same person who doubles up actually washing your cars out there in the morning, and so on and so forth, the wealth in the hands of some of these people are growing lower, I'd say upper poor, if I might want to call it. The pyramid seems to be giving away to becoming a diamond. The whole approach of a pyramid and how I saw it as poverty is actually changing. It's no longer a flatter pyramid. It's actually becoming a diamond, which means there is a growing community which is possibly willing to spend. And if there is a market which is willing to buy services, whatever that might be, it might be education, health, energy, and so on and so forth, that is birth of an opportunity. And I'm saying that over the last few years, we've seen that there is that opportunity that is growing, and therefore, cash flows which will allow your companies to become successful.